Good evening ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tonight once again those badass motherfuckers that call themselves Wheel2W Racing go at it. Join my good mate Footna for his fun fact alongside our commentary boys. So crack open a cold alcoholic beverage, plonk your ass down in front of a TV and oogity fuckity boogity, let's go racing.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
10, 5, 4, 3.
Oh shit, sorry. I think we lost audio. We're back.
Evening all.
We're back on audio. How far?
Sorry, yeah, let's go for it. Footer. Let's do that intro again.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to round 12 of season 5 W2W Racing. This is our final round, but we are splitting it up over 2 weeks. So today we'll be bringing you coverage of Lobby B, or Division 2 as we call it. The championship's coming down to the wire, so Super Dragon, who's we're watching on the screen now, is in the hunt for, in the chase for second. And some of the other drivers will be in Lobby A, but we are very keen to see what's going to kick off here. Super Dragon will be starting on pole. Can he do a lights to flag finish? Only time will tell.
Alrighty,
so we got fine moves, doing the visuals.
Yep, how we doing, boys? Let's kick it off.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's kick this race off. We're just waiting for yeah, Squidly will join us in the commentary in a minute or two, just having a few tech issues with the party, but let's kick this race off.
So we've got Rex and Uppy Baby in the party as well to give us some in-race insight.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. And good luck to you two.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Lots of supportive messages coming through in the chat already. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Stay on the track, I'll be happy.
Here we go, boys. 90 minutes. 90 minutes of
90 minutes.
pain.
Look at that
So
big ass.
Super Dragon on pole, Vintage Racer on in second, Troy HQ, another Mercedes in third. Mercedes very strong here. Rex and his Mustang in fourth. Hopefully everyone can keep it clean. We have 90 minutes of racing.
Whew, here we go.
We'll stay on board with Super Dragon here, I think. See if he can clearly navigate the first corner. And we are racing. Great launch there from Super Dragon. Troy bogs it down a bit. He's under pressure from Ripdog. Super Dragon blitzing the field at the moment. Vintage keeping that inside line. Troy very deep.
Oh, sorry, Rexy.
Vintage keeps his second. Troy keeps third. Ripdog overtake. Oh, Rex has fallen all the way down to the back. Rex the big loser in there. Super Dragon the big winner, already having a second advantage. Troy nearly goes around in the background there. Manages to hold on to it and keep his third play. No, he loses third to CCH. Oh, it's a eventful start to say the least.
Oh, Ripdog's got
So
a lot of cars on his tail.
Oh, Uppy Baby redressing Rexy as well, just back there on the stream.
Yeah.
Not a great start for those two, who we do have in the chat. Any comments, fellas?
Oh, I got a good gap, but Rexy took my hole, so unfortunately I gave him a little tap, and I thought I'd do the right thing and redress at this early stage.
Yep, there's 11 laps to make up the difference, so not the end of the world. Heads down and keep racing, boys.
We'll be right. I'll just pick him up.
Vintage is doing great. Up in second there. Got off to a great start.
Yeah, losing a little bit of time to Super Dragon, but nothing to worry about yet. I dare say Super Dragon's probably going to be...
Squidly's back.
Super Dragon's probably going to be pushing quite hard, using a lot of tyre, using a lot of fuel, trying to bridge that gap, just so Vintage can't use his slipstream. Because if Vintage can sit in the slipstream, he will be saving tyre and fuel and give himself a massive advantage. Corbin in his McLaren, CCH. Oh, as he goes wide there, keeps it on the track. He is your third place sitter at the moment, followed by Ripdog and then Evil One in the Lexus.
And
sorry, I just had to clear a bit of a tickle in my throat there. Not a good thing to have while you're trying to commentate a race.
this is some great racing. Everyone's nicely bunched up. Oh, CCH is gone.
Oh, what happened
That
there?
was
I
nasty. We
missed the
caught
action
that.
on that one.
Oh, I just caught an edge. I'm gone.
We had that one on the stream, so yeah, CCH just he caught a bit of the edge of the track and just went straight across the sand in front of Evil One, I think.
Oh, I just saw the delayed stream, and Evil One very, very well negotiated through that.
So CCH back to 8th.
Yeah, Uppy Baby went around on the same corner as well, down in 13th in that Aston Martin. Rexy fighting his way through the field though. He's up to 9th. He's managed to pass Hammy, Dale and ZD. Rexy on a charge in that Mustang, finds himself behind CCH, who's probably just cleared his tyres up from being dirty. Rexy can stay behind CCH until the straight. He's going to pick up a massive amount of slipstream advantage, or hopefully even pass him before the straight, looking at Rexy's pace there.
Good evening, gents. I've arrived.
Squidly, better late than never.
That's it. Sorry for the delay. A few technical issues getting into the lobby. Someone looks like they're having some dramas. What's going on, Fire Moves?
Oh, King Oscar. He was like a last-minute promotion up to Division 2, and he's doing well in 6th.
Good to see.
Yeah,
King
King
Oscar, I
Oscar,
believe,
very,
new this season.
He's normally a Division 3 guy, but he got called up to 2 tonight.
Doing nicely, tucking himself in behind Troy there. Troy trying to find the back of Evil One and pick up some of that slip. Evil One still holding on the back of the Ripdock as well.
Yeah, on a track like this and a type of race like this, the Super Enduro, saving that fuel is going to be really important. So Evil One tucking in.
Oh, beautiful move from
As
Evil
he
One.
just looks to go around the inside of Ripdoc. I thought he was going to try and tuck in and just absorb the slipstream, but he's
beautiful.
You reckon he's got the pace
move.
to keep it?
Just out in front there, Super Dragon extending his lead to 3 seconds now, the Vintage. Oh, just losing a bit on that corner actually. It did just hit 3.
Oh, we got the G-Man in the stream, in the comments.
Good to see you, G-Man.
Good to see ya.
There we go, nice.
Hope everyone in the chat's having a good night.
Yeah, drop us a like, drop us a subscribe, and put your thoughts in the comment section. We'll have a read and we'll address them as we go through the evening.
Yeah, we've got a few little goodies planned out through the stream. There's one up on this, one just appearing on the stream now.
Golden mullet.
Oh, Troy's got a chance here. Ripdoc went a bit sideways.
Yeah, he was a little bit off track, but he held on to it. Troy definitely putting that pressure on now.
Man, there's a good string of cars there from 4th back to 7th, 8th.
Yeah, that's right. As he said, King Oscar holding on as Troy closes even closer into Ripdoc, now with just 2/10 off his backside.
Yeah, top 3 in a pretty good position here, just running their own race.
He's off.
Yeah, Troy very unlucky. Keeps it mostly in a straight line, just grazes the fence.
That's
and
unfortunate.
Rexy closing in now, just on 2 seconds behind him.
Wow, yeah, he lost a few spots there, unfortunately. Great
So
racing
easy
until
to
that
do on
point.
that fast section of track.
Using the Mercedes as well, which is known for its good fuel saving, so any time lost on the track can hopefully be made up in the pits.
Nightwalker
So
in
here
6th,
comes-
very keen to get past King Oscar. And he'll have that opportunity on the long straight as King Oscar runs
someone's
wide
off.
into the fence.
Oh no, so it's Nightwalker just hangs on. So King Oscar went off, did he? Lost a few spots.
Yeah, that's right. He just ran wide onto that left-hander into just before the second carousel, which gifted Nightwalker 5th there. But Nightwalker now under attack from Troy and Rexy. We know that Rexy's got a lot of pace in that Mustang on the straight, so we'll see how we go at the end of this very long straight.
So something must happen to CCH as well for Rexy to get past.
Yeah, Zeddy's in
Yeah,
front of
CCH ran wide, boys.
There you go, you heard it here first from Rexy. CCH runs wide, gifting Rex a position. So Rex up to
CCH with a
7th.
great slipstream. Straight past Zeddy in that Merc, wow. Those
No, he's got
McLarens,
almost 20
damn.
Ks. He's got almost a
Yeah.
20 kilometre speed advantage on that Mercedes. It's incredible.
Man, I thought it looked like Zeddy was in 3rd gear.
Yeah. CCH a little bit squirrely through that chicane. It cleans it up onto the first straight.
Let's jump back
CCH
up
crossing.
front.
No, up front we've got Super
Super
Dragon
Dragon.
basically maintaining his lead over Vintage Racer with a 4-second gap at the moment.
Very, very similar fuel and tyre. In fact, nearly identical. Evil One using a little bit more fuel than his the top 2. He's going to have to be a
Rexy
bit
up to
careful.
6th.
It looks like he's under halfway.
Yeah, Rexy doing a great job of just putting his head down and focusing. I don't want to dwell on him too much for the commentator's curse. I know he's in the chat with us, but crack on, Rexy.
He's got 1.8 seconds to find Troy. Rexy using a lot less fuel than Troy as well. So Troy's really pushing hard. Unfortunately, just getting caught out with a couple of mistakes.
Yeah, I think
Merck's good though, so if he can find that rhythm, I think we'll see him make some ground.
Up You Baby's still back in 13th, but I think I think we'll see him make his way up quite a few spots. He's fairly consistent, got some good pace. Just had an unfortunate
Rex has a very
off.
angry McLaren.
Yeah, definitely. We got 90 minutes to race, so there's plenty of opportunity. It's not a great track for passing, quite narrow in places, but the likelihood of drivers coming off at some point or other over this 90 minutes is quite high. So
Certainly.
Yeah, Rex has got a lot of pressure at the moment.
that's right.
Rex has a very angry McLaren right behind him. Nightwalker really putting the pressure on. Nightwalker's tyres looking sensational as well. It's going to really benefit him through the whole Nordschleife section.
And King Oscar still hanging in there.
He's tacked on the back of them, just wanting to keep them in sight. And
Just out of slipstream range, but
yeah.
not too far away. Super Dragon must have been lightning fast on his first lap because everyone's sectors have pretty much turned blue instead of purple.
well,
Obviously
Super
tyre
Dragon,
wear coming into it a bit, but normally you see purple sectors all the way around on the second lap.
Super Dragon from a standing start ran an 8:16.5 on his first lap. To put that into perspective, my qualification was about an 8:15 point something, so his standing start time is the same as my qualification. He's lightning quick today.
Indeed. Super
I
Dragon
reckon-
quite clearly loving and gelling well with this track. You can tell
Yeah,
by
that's
the way
right.
he drives it.
He's opened up another second on Vintage Racer too, so very comfortable here by the look of it.
Vintage Racer, very cool, calm and collected cucumber. He's just going to be sitting back making sure he doesn't put a foot wrong anywhere. Just the consistency.
That's
Needs
it,
to be saving a bit of tyre and some fuel in the process.
Rexy in 7th looked like he ran a little bit wide and caught some grass, and he's opened the door for Nightwalker, who's now up into 6th.
Just at the back there, Uppy Baby's found his way onto the back of Dale Teagues, who's also in the slipstream range of Hammy. A little battle going on for 11th. ZD's managed to bridge a gap to Hammy of 3.6 seconds, so ZD running his own race in 10th.
Yeah, a few nice little battles here.
Nightwalker in 6th. Nightwalker's round in 6th.
There he
Oh,
goes.
Rexy nearly spins it trying to avoid him. He grabs a handful of grass.
We'll have to see that on the replay, I think.
Yeah, what happened there, guys? Nightwalker. We want to replay with Nightwalker, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, where is he? Number 9. Let's cue that up. Oh, yeah, bit too much gas. Oh, bad luck. Ooh, he's off again.
He's just done it again. Just back down to 10th. So ZD gets through, Dale gets through, Uppy Baby's going to get through, and Hammy's down in 13. So something happened to Hammy as well there.
King Oscar right on the back of Rexy as well, about a 7/10 gap. Got yellow flags
Rexy
up ahead
getting
near
all
the
the
first
pressure.
carousel,
Oh, there's
and that's
another.
Top Boy. Troy looks to have gone off there. Just seems to have hit the brakes a bit late, I believe.
Strategy for this race. Looks like everyone's going to be doing 2-lap stints. However, we've got 11 laps. And I'm no genius, but 11 isn't divisible by 2. In fact, 11's a prime number. So it's going to be very interesting to see when people choose to do their 1 or 3-lap stint. It's really the only bit of strategy you can deploy for a race like this. It'll be interesting to see how people use it. Especially Vintage trying to find some time on CR Super Dragon.
Up You Baby in 11th, very keen to get past Dale Teagues. Dale defending quite well, but Up You Baby certainly with the pace here. Yeah, I think the amount of time you'd lose by trying to save yourself a whole lap's worth of fuel, I think it'd be counterproductive. I think the best strategy would be just to run the last lap or a single lap in the middle with a pit on both sides.
Agree with that, let alone the tyre. You just lose a bit too much tyre trying to run for nearly 20, or pretty much over 24 minutes. Nearly 25 minutes just on the same set of tyres. It's just going to cost you more than 8 seconds in that lap, that third lap.
Absolutely.
I think Up You's going to catch up to Dale on the straight, I think.
I think you're right, and I think he's probably biding his time, but we've got yellow flags up ahead, and I'm wondering who's gone off here. Looks like CCH might have had a bit of a bad time. He's down in 9th, now 6 seconds back behind ZD, so he's lost about 12 seconds overall through that incident. Oh, and he's off again.
Dragons just pull in the pits. We'll just keep an eye on the fuel levels as they come in.
Yeah, 14 litres left.
15 for Vintage, so very comparable there between the two.
Interestingly, Up You Baby down in 11th, giving Dale Teagues bumps. Dale, of course, in the McLaren, so Up You Baby would be loving this slipstream, but now he just doesn't have the pace to get past as he ducks out on the straight.
Seeing King Oscar coming in with 21 and 22 litres respectively.
That's
fantastic fuel saving there, Rexy. I know you normally say the Mustang's thirsty, so you must have been working pretty hard to save that kind of fuel.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of short shifting at the moment. If I push too hard, then I can run out before I get to the pits. So just making sure I can leave enough fuel to get me through.
Dale Teagues stays out.
Advised.
Dale has stayed out, and he looks like he's going to make it too. He's got enough fuel. His tyres aren't great, but he's on mediums. He's going for the three lapper.
Really?
Whew. It's not a bad little strategy getting off sync. You know, he started roughly mid-pack, so he would have had slipstream for a lot of the lap, which would have reduced his time loss. Interesting to see how that's going to work out for him. He is purple. 3 lap-old mediums, and he's purple at the first sector.
CCH also taken mediums, so this could be an attempt at 3 laps by CCH here too.
Maybe the McLaren just quite good on its tyres and fuel. CCH got an angry Aston Martin behind him of Up You Baby.
ZD's also come a little bit of cropper out of the hairpin there at the bottom of the GP circuit, gifting Ripdock's 7th position. Had a nice clean pass from Ripdock, so I doubt ZD will be too unhappy with that.
I can give you a heads up on ZD too. He injured himself playing soccer today, so he's racing in a brace.
Damn.
Leg brace.
Leg brace.
Maybe he's in auto mode.
Did he tell you which foot, Rexy?
Yeah, his right foot.
Oh no.
So he's trying to race with his left.
I'm a 2-foot driver. I drive 1 foot per pedal, but I couldn't do it left-footed.
No,
especially with the traction control assist being off. You're not going to have that finesse with your left foot. Those of you who would have tried left foot braking for the first time in your life probably know what I'm talking about.
Put your head through the windscreen.
Yeah. I ate my steering wheel, that's for sure. But it's a mistake you'll only make once.
Well, good luck to you, ZD. Hang in there. ZD also appearing to run be on his 3rd lap on soft tyres.
So just pointing out as well with the fuel loads for the pits, Super Dragon didn't fuel up for the didn't fill up all the way. Because it looks like Vintage Racer has. CCH off from 11th. I can't actually get my screen on him.
Yeah, CCH down at 11th. Up you baby now up in 10th. I didn't see what happened, but unfortunately
CCH replay at the moment.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, wow, he's just collecting a bit too much grass. Wasn't too
wide.
bad, but let Uphew through.
Nightwalker down in 13th as well. 1 minute 23 seconds behind 12th place.
CCH grabbing that position back from Uphew.
Yeah, Nightwalker with his 2 spins earlier, I think that's it's really disadvantaged him, and he jumped in, took a full load of fuel and some medium tyres as well. So between that, between those incidents, I hope it hasn't taken the wind out of his sails, but it's definitely left him with a big gap to 12th.
Indeed.
Yeah, wow.
Troy HQ in 4th position, closing the gap to Evil One rapidly as well. He's got that gap down to 1.8 seconds. As I say that, he grabs way too much curb and starts losing a bit too much time. But that time now down to around the 2-second mark.
King Oscar squarely wedged in 6th behind Rexy again. He's happily eaten up that slipstream.
I'm a bit concerned Troy's not taking enough fuel on. 2 laps actually.
Troy could well be running a single lap.
It is true, although 1.5 with a bit of fuel saving, I think he can get there. We'll keep an eye on that. Look who's back there in 5th as well, boys. Rexy's found his way past King Oscar.
Oh, he's had King Oscar on his tail for a while.
Oh, it was who was in front of him last time? Because Rex was in 6th, I reckon.
I think it was Nightwalker.
Was it Ripdog?
Rexy, can you enlighten us?
Yeah, I think it was Ripdog. I passed him in the pits. So I caught up to him and Troy going into the pits and came out in front of him.
Yeah, right,
Troy was
so
in
you were
front of
just
me.
behind Troy.
Yeah, so, but Troy's got a bit of a lead on me at the moment because he's not taking all that fuel.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to Troy.
So, Super Dragon
Evil
Vintage.
One's off. Evil One's off in 3rd. Troy HQ manages to get under him.
Not a savage amount of time
Let's
lost,
have a quick look at that.
Yep.
Let's go to the replay on Evil One. Oh, yep. But yeah, as I was saying, Super Dragon and Vintage, you both got a lot of space behind and in front of themselves.
Yeah, lots of space around a lot of the drivers here. Probably the closest gap is that Evil One and Troy HQ. Evil One being slowly run down by Rexy as well, that gap closing.
And that is, I suppose, what we kind of expected. You know, the qualifying times.
This is an awesome drive from King Oscar. So welcome to Division 2.
King Oscar, I'm trying to think, was he around at the end of last season?
Yeah, I think he's been around.
Because I think it was Laguna Seca, and it was an endurance round, and he took it out of the park. He smashed it, and I believe he got a win for that. And it was just, he seems to come out of his shell towards the end of the season and just blitzed it.
Yeah, if he's lucky, he might get a bit of slipstream here from Rex.
Rex very tidy through the second carousel. King Oscar not quite as tidy.
1.3, that's slipstreams, is it? Is he gonna
No,
catch a bit of
so it was
slipstream
amended It was amended to 8 tenths in a recent update.
Even on the faster tracks, like the long
believe
straights.
So yeah.
With a
I
super
believe it was a
range
blanket
of
update.
0.3.
Yeah, right. And we can see Ripdoc there in the background.
Power of that Mustang just walking him away from King Oscar there.
Well, I can see Dale. Dale leaks. He's in my vision. I'm down the back straight. I'm gonna run him down. How you going, Rexy?
Yeah, look, not too bad. Just get through here first. Yeah, look, not too bad. Just trying to get some form of rhythm going at the moment. Trying to conserve as much fuel as possible. I can see Evil One in front of me, but again, I don't really want to get caught up chasing him. Just because I don't want to go through too much fuel, so I'm really trying to short shift as much as possible.
Super Dragon's open that lead up now to 9 seconds over Vintage Racer as he comes into just onto the Nordschleife section of this track. Driving absolutely beautifully, very stable, looking after his tyres and his fuel and just keeping his head down.
Yeah, it's bringing back memories to Season 2. I remember leading this race and had Westroads not too far behind, and we had full engine damage back in Season 2, and I remember slamming into a wall and crawling back to the pits and having to settle for second. That was an awesome race though, a lot of fun. I think it was in the WRX back then.
I recall that race, an absolute shocker.
It was a night
my
race
laps
too,
around
wasn't it?
this place are very limited. It was a what, sorry?
I think it was a night race, that one.
I think you're right, yeah.
It should be a night race.
But I don't have a lot of laps under my belt around here, so they're finding that rhythm for an endurance amount of laps. Seems to be challenging, as a few people in this lobby are demonstrating.
Yeah, as one of the boys on the podium for Division 2, Super Dragon up there, absolutely killing it around here at the moment. I'm becoming concerned.
That's right, I forgot about that. There's Super Dragon, Pagani, and Panmac, and yourself. Is it Squiddly?
Well, we had.
Yeah, we can.
Squiddly should be locked in for the win.
That's right. Yeah, no, Squiddly's got it.
But we've got G-Man down in second still, actually. Yeah, G-Man in second.
But G-Man's going to score no more points.
He will score no more points, but I'm not sure if he's scored enough rounds to hold that position where he is.
He's done 8, so his total there is what it's going to be to finish. So basically, Pagani, Panmac, and Super Dragon need to make up their lowest current points round, plus the amount of points deficit to G-Force. So if Pagani can score 140 points more than his lowest scoring round, he can jump him. Same as Panmac scoring 190 points and Super Dragon scoring 200 points.
Which, to be perfectly honest, is actually doable at the rate that Super Dragon is lapping, and the the fact that this is a timed podium, timed point system. Super Dragon could very well walk out with a very high number of points, and that 200
Yeah, well, just
that he
looking-
needs is achievable.
Looking at some of Super Dragon's scores here, his round 1 was a 69, so I'm not sure if that one's going to count. He's missed 2, he's missed 4, so there's probably all his throwaways. He's got one here, 85 and 91, so that's a total of approximately 176, I think, if my maths is correct.
Yep.
So if he can score 376 this round, he's going to find himself in second.
Yep, absolutely.
The way he's driving with clear track, if there's a little bit of battling in Lobby A, we've got all 3 of us boys in Lobby A, but we can't discount Lobby C this week either. Some very, very fast guys in Lobby C. So Super Dragon's going to be biting his tongue for 7 days until leaderboards get settled.
Evil One managed to pick up a half-sec penalty. Should be easy enough to burn off though.
Yeah, especially around this place. So the gap between first and second seems to be very reflective of the gap between... Oh, actually, Evil One's got past Troy, so Troy's had an error somewhere. Troy did find his way back up into third when Evil One made a mistake. Oh no, we've got Rex down in 7th. Rexy's had a moment.
Yeah, I just caught the grass and spun, and then as I unghosted, Ripdoc hit me, so I got damage front and back, and he copped some damage. Really unfortunate for Ripdoc. He was just an innocent bystander.
Very unfortunate there. King Oscar up to 5th. King Oscar, the bag
nice
of goodies
work.
this round. 7 seconds off Troy. Troy's moving, making a few errors. He looks like he's going to make it on fuel. So wow, the Merc really is just that good on fuel.
So, how many laps is Troy going for?
He had 2, but when we looked at him halfway through his previous lap, he only had about 55% of fuel.
Yeah, he appeared to
So
have
he's done a
fuel.
lap and a half on 55%. Which probably puts him at about 40% a lap.
I believe one of the Mercs came in at 22%, I think you said, so there's those Mercs can do some fuel saving quite well.
He's catching up to
Rex coming at
Evil One as well.
big time, yeah, that time's fallen now.
That's all you need in races like this. You just want to see someone's tail and it's that motivation to catching up, grab another position. Oh, Evil One looks like he's lost a bit more time there.
Yeah, the gap down to 1.6, 1.5.
Evil One's tyres aren't looking too healthy, so he could be losing a lot of corner speed.
Yeah, Troy looking after his tyres quite well. Though the fuel gauge is now flashing, so Troy's going to lose a bit more time in the pits. Actually, Evil One's flashing as well now, just as I say that.
King Oscar looking beautiful on both tyres and fuel. By comparison.
Yeah,
Lucky
with
Baby
9
as well,
seconds
doing a
down.
great job of looking after tyres and fuel. Oh, Rexy on the grass just after the second carousel. Looks like he's broken off to the left and just skidded out.
The Super Dragon comes into the pits with 10%. Vintage is going to have more at 15. Super Dragon saving a bit more fuel that stint, I think, because he underfueled by about 10% last time. So he's made up a bit on the Vintage. Also extended his gap out to 10.5 seconds. Should see Evil One duck in, which he does on 5, and Troy on 2. So those guys are going to be stationary for about the same amount of time. King Oscar coming in, what's he going to have? 22. That's going to save him a massive chunk of time.
Vintage Race has taken the full tank, so that's cost him an extra roughly about a second. Now with an 11-second gap behind Super Dragon.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fuel save this week.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Work it out in the race.
Man.
Just
That
let me
M3
use
does
your
not
toe.
like the fuel save.
Now that's
Lucky baby in
27%.
with 27. That's very impressive.
That's nice work.
CCH still running his mediums as well.
Dale Teeks is... he's about to start his second lap. He's again on mediums. I think that Dale Teeks is running three lap stints as
Yeah, must be.
and trying to run one less pit maybe.
Pit stop's only 8 seconds though, so it's a very risky strategy, but in some of the divisions where the pace is a bit more spread out like this, they can net you a big result.
Yeah. We're keeping nice and clear of traffic too, so that'll be one to watch a bit later in the race, I think.
Well, the only battle on track at the moment really, Rexy and Ripdoc separated by only a second.
Oh, we got Troy and Evil one as well. Pretty close.
Oh yep, so let's see that 1.2 as they just round out the GP circuit.
Yeah, just on board with Rexy at the moment.
Yeah, King Oscar in front of that pair by about 18 seconds, so he's having absolute dream run.
I think maybe after we watch Rexy for a bit, we can give the viewers a bit of a treat with a special segment.
Oh yeah.
We'll just see if Rexy can find his way past Ripdog. The action coming.
So, Footnote, do you want to give us a bit of a hint at what you've got prepared for us?
Well, which we've got 2 special treats for the viewers today.
Ooh.
So,
Sounds like a surprise to find moves there.
it's not fine moves more than an
Which one are we going with first?
Let's go with Old Faithful. We'll build the suspense for the final surprise, I think. So let's give the viewers a fun fact.
Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, what do you got, Footnote?
Alright, so the last round of the season is gonna call for the last animal reproduction fact as well. I think I'm gonna change up the flavour next season. So here we go. Grey whales mate in threes. That's right, whales have threesomes. But there's always the one male he's non-dominant, he's a bit of a cuck. And his sole job is just to make sure the female whale doesn't float away. What a shit job.
That sounds really rapey.
Thanks for that.
That's horrendous.
I enjoyed that one when I read it today. I'm like, that's the one. But we'll tune back into the action here. Rex is all over the back of Ripdoc.
Ooh, bit of a tap.
Just a love tap. Not like the whales though, because there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, there's no one there helping Rexy float at the moment. He's on his own.
Ripdoc would love to float away, and he
Ripdoc's
moves
off.
over and lets him past, I think. Oh, was he off, or did we let him past?
It's a big gap
7.
to let someone pass.
I think he went off.
Hang on, it's just going to come up on my stream here. I'll just have a squeeze.
Yeah, he's just got all crossed up, I think.
Oh. In any case, he's Rexy's through.
So Evil One and Troy, I think. I have a feeling Evil One just snuck in front of Troy there. I'll just see if I can catch that on the replay.
No, Evil One was in front.
Yeah, Troy's caught
he's
the back
behind.
of Evil One.
Evil One's behind. Troy's off into the grass. Evil One slips past. That's a beautiful move.
There you go.
Oh, Troy must have caught Evil One way earlier.
Yeah,
then.
I was still tracking Troy behind Evil One, so that's right. There must have been a pass I didn't see.
Yeah,
Nice
well
work.
picked up 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just saw the numbers change on the left-hand side there and jumped over to do it. And Evil One, oh, he's got some pressure on himself at the moment with Troy's right on his
Troy,
tail.
once again, like 2/3 of the way through a lap, and he's hitting 50% fuel. So he's going to have 40% to complete his last lap. That's well done there to have that amount of pace with the fuel saving there from Troy. I think if he doesn't get the position on the track, he's definitely going to get it in the pits if he's only filling up to 75-80%.
He's off
A
into
lead
the
check
grass
as well.
again.
Oh, Evil One in front of him as well. Troy went off and Evil One's just gone too.
They're both gathering up well enough though. So lead check for Super Dragon. He's extended his lead out to 12.6. Got to give massive props there to both Super Dragon and Vintage for running relatively mistake-free races.
Oh,
Super Dragon
Evil
having
One.
the edge of the pace.
Big fishtail from Evil One. He catches some grass and he crossed it up. Tank slapped it and kept it going though.
Let's
Troy back
check
into-
it on the replay, huh? Here we go. On board with Evil One. Oh, yep. Nice work. Keeps it together. Beautiful.
Yeah, he kept it pointed down track, but unfortunately just lost that position. These two have been trading third and fourth for some time though, so
Oh man, it's just so hard to
Uppy
focus.
Baby's moved up into 8th position as well. From last on lap 1 back up to 8th. It's
Yeah.
a brilliant drive from Uppy Baby in that Aston Martin.
Hey, Apu, get on the mic for a sec. How you doing back there?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm really just focusing on what I'm doing, saving fuel, looking after my tyres, having a really good run actually.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. You've got acres of space before and after you, so you've got no direct pressure there. It's
Yeah,
a
I
good
wouldn't mind
position to
catching
be
up to, jumping up to Rexy and giving him a bit of a run for his money.
Yeah, what have you got there? 23 seconds to get to Rexy.
Yeah, I'll get him. I'll get him in the pits, I reckon.
The challenge has been laid.
True,
Rexy, are you
man.
ready for that one?
He's got the fuel saving happening.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Now's your best opportunity, mate, because I'm going to do my this is my one lap dash. So I'm
One lap
hitting at the
wonder.
end of this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Rexy's filled up for 2, but he's only pitting for 1. Giving Uppy Baby a bit of insight there, but
That's alright. We had a chat this afternoon, didn't we, Rexy?
We did. I've got no secrets. I've pretty much told everybody when I was doing commentating during the week what my strategy would be.
Is that King Oscar in front of me?
Yeah, he spun.
Ha 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 ha. Beautiful.
Oh, has he? No.
oh no,
Yeah, this gives me a bit
King
of food.
Oscar was having the dream run.
he was.
No!
Yeah,
God!
this gives me some food, guys.
No! God, please, no! No!
Oh, Rex,
Yeah,
I was
you
wondering
don't
if you were throwing out some misdirection there.
No, heading in.
Oh, Rip Dog follows you in. Both filled up for 2 laps.
In one of my practice races earlier, I initially went to pull into the pits back there. Really hurt my lap time.
So Rexy's out.
And Rexy
And
fueled to
Apu.
100% again.
Where's Apu? Hey.
Just crossing the line.
Okay.
Have to fuel up to do 2 lap stints. Otherwise, it'll be another 1 lap.
Oh, sorry, he just completed his 1 lap. Sorry, my mistake. Yep. Thinking's hard.
So, Apu's 5 seconds behind Ripdoc. And is Rexy just a little bit ahead of that, is he?
Yeah, so
3
6 seconds the
up
gap.
from King Oscar. Oh, I just see the Steve Carell no come up on the stream. It's that one.
Yeah, the stream's like 20 seconds delayed, I think.
Yeah, quite delayed. I might turn it off. Got the live action here. So Troy and Evil One still not separated by a great deal, and they're not losing a huge chunk of time to Vintage. The gap's staying relatively consistent. First and third 14.4, and second and third is 14.0. So if anything, I think Troy and Evil One, despite their mistakes, may be finding a bit of time on Vintage. Not sure that they're going to have the necessary amount of laps to make it work, especially if they start battling. So Rex is the first one to blink on his 1 lap dash. What this does give Rex the benefit of now as well is his last lap's not going to be an out lap or an in lap. So he's going to be able to try and set a purple lap. Whereas anyone else that leaves it till the end is not going to have that luxury.
Yeah, it's an interesting perk of this method of racing. By pitting every second lap, either your first or your last laps tend to be the only opportunities to set a purple lap.
Yeah, and it won't be your last if you do 5 2-lap stints and then a 1.
That's right.
So, interesting. We'll see if Rexy can piece together an 8:16.4 or below on his final lap. What do you reckon, Rex? Can you do it?
I'll give it my best shot. 8:16 seems fairly achievable.
Oh, don't come home if you fail.
Done. I'll just stay out on track, just don't shut down the stream.
You qualified at 8:09, Rexy, so I got faith in you. I reckon you can do it.
It's just a bit of tough love. He's going to want to prove me
We'll
wrong.
see what I can do. It all depends on how much fuel I've got left. I really have to watch my shifting. Otherwise, I'm not going to make it for 2 laps.
Yeah, as we were talking just then, Vintage made a bit of an error, costing himself 2 seconds. So Super Dragon extends his lead out to 16 and Troy made up 2 and the gap's now down to 11.7. Hopefully Vintage Racer doesn't start feeling the pressure now. His tyres are worn, they may be dirty depending on the moment he had.
Look at the consistency there on Super Dragon's times. So even though he's got pit in laps and out laps, he's got an 8:41.5 and an 8:43.3 as both of his in laps, and his 2 out laps are 8:12.7 and 8:12.8. He's incredibly consistent. He is so comfortable here. He's driving,
Yeah, that's fantastic
really,
effort.
really well.
I think he's doing everything in his power to try for that podium position in Div 2, and I think it's going to be well deserved. He had a bit of a shaky start to the season, but the lad puts in the time, he puts in the practice laps, he's very active in the Discord, the community, very friendly as well. He jumps in the commentary box as well, we love having him in here. It'd be great to see him get a win and get a good result for Div 2.
Now, of course, the oh, sorry, you go ahead, Plumbers. Super Dragon, of course, having a lot of time at this track recently. As one of the Charlie Roscoe races, Charlie ran a 2.4 hour enduro round Nürburgring earlier in the year, so I imagine Super Dragon's put in a lot of time and practice for that, along with Speedy Tyres and Cam the Otter, and that's really starting to show here and definitely play into their hands and their favours.
I was just thinking, 144 minutes is a bit of an odd time to schedule an enduro for, but then I realised 2.4 is just 24 divided by 10.
Yeah, he does
That's
a
where they got
backwards 1.2 as well, which is my favourite.
Yep. Shouldn't it be a Bathurst 500?
So Super Dragon,
Bathurst 10k.
yeah, Super Dragon managed so he got pole, didn't he, for qualifying, and he got set as 8:05.595 the other night, which is great time.
That's impressive. That's top 10. That's number 8 on the qualifying leaderboard.
That's right.
So
It's also fastest off Div 2 leaderboard at the moment.
Yeah.
and 10 seconds ahead of me. So his next closest rival was Panmac, I believe. Yes, with an 8:06.1. So Panmac in Division 2 racing in Lobby A next week. He's going to have a bit of traffic. Super Dragons had the luxury of no traffic. Pagani and Panmac not going to have that luxury by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun race.
I mean, the field's relatively spread out, even more so now. Troy and Evil One are now separated by 10 seconds. So Evil One's had a big moment there that we've just missed. Besides that, Ripdoc and King Oscar battle for 6th and 7th is the only real battle.
Now, is King Oscar on the back of Ripdoc, or is Ripdoc just past King Oscar?
Yes.
Good answer, alright. He looks to be closing in. I think that King Oscar's looking to put a pass on King Oscar.
King Oscar did spin. I think he did fall down to 7th.
Okay.
So I think he may have been catching Ripdoc. It definitely looks like it with the pace and the aggressive driving.
That sounds like Up You's gone off.
Oh, I just did a 360.
Oh, unlucky, mate.
Very, very close to the back of Oscar.
Oh no. Well, let's see if we can.
That's alright.
Let's see if we can catch that.
Super Dragon. That's lap 6. That's expected.
Just on a replay at the moment with Up You Baby. Oh yeah, he clipped the sand, and it's a nice looking 360. Beautiful.
Do you like that? Nothing like turning around at 150 k's an hour.
Okay, where were we? Sorry, here we are. We were on the battle with Ripdoc, were we, and King Oscar?
Ripdoc and King Oscar, yeah.
So Super Dragon still fuels up for 2 laps. Vintage Racer fueled up for 2 laps. So none of them look like they're going to blink for their 1 lap stint yet. I think Super Dragon was in a party chat with Untouchables, who was streaming his 5:30 slot race. I believe he ended up winning that with Cam the Otter as well. So I think Super Dragon's got some insight on the strategy to use. I think he's already got the fastest lap. I think he's going to feel that's going to be relatively safe. So maybe you just do his 1 lap stint at the end, which is arguably going to be the quickest way to do the race.
I mean, we don't want to put pressure on Up You and Rexy, but it's there for the taking.
I'm on the way.
Rexy's setting purples.
I'm going to be doing a
Is it
1
in lap
lapper.
though?
So
Hello,
with King Oscar pitting,
Oscar.
yeah, King Oscar's pitted. I'm not sure where's the closest battles at the moment, guys.
Oh, King Oscar's run wide,
Up You
and Up
Baby
You
has
goes
just
right through
passed.
to 8. Sorry, 7th.
Alrighty, we're gonna have to take a look.
Dale
At that.
takes in the pits as well,
going.
so that confirms his 3 lap stints.
Just going to replay here, boys, with Up You making a move on King Oscar. Yeah, King Oscar going deep.
He'll be kicking himself, but Up You's been wanting to make that move for some time now.
Yeah, nice work. Up You, up to 7th.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to happen.
Yep.
So Up You Baby has 23 seconds to Ripdoc, who has 7 seconds to Rex. So Rex still stretching his legs out, but Up You Baby has not done his 1-stop stint yet.
I'm doing it
Fueled up
now.
for it now. And Rexy's going to be lapping on 2-lap-old tyres now, so the time expected to fall down.
Yeah, nice driving lines there, Rexy.
Thanks, mate. Oh yeah, I learnt that from you.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I threw up a reference lap today, just for anyone who's interested. If you want to see the driving lines I was taking in my practice sessions.
Was that your 801?
The one I posted, it was a. No, so yeah, in qualifying I got an 801. In practice I got an 800.9. So I've uploaded that one.
Yep.
Was that in quality settings, or was that in a time trial?
Time trial, yeah, which I think is the same.
Yeah.
It's very minor
It's
differences.
hard. It's
if
too
any.
hard to tell, really. Yeah. I personally find
I'm
it
not too sure, to be honest.
to track the lines and stuff with the cockpit view. Not a fan of how it's all rigid head GT Sport. I'm sure it would be great in VR.
So,
Super Dragon continues to drive incredibly reliably. Again,
Yeah,
setting
he's
a
kept his consistency up.
yeah.
I feel like doing a bit of a lap with Vintage at some point. We should jump on board with him for his next lap.
Certainly, Vintage's consistency is also very notable.
Yeah,
While
great race,
we're,
Vintage.
While we're a bit spread out around the track,
Yep.
someone told me there was a bit of another surprise coming.
Oh, I nearly gave it away. I heard the start of that word.
Well,
Yeah,
what do
I
you
think
reckon?
the closest battle on tracks. It's actually between Up You Baby and King Oscar still.
Let's have a
Baby
quick
got a
look
second
there.
on him. Yeah, I'm sure. Actually, we've also got CCH rapidly closing on the back of ZD.
Oh, we do too.
CCH started the lap
Oh,
2.8
shit.
seconds back.
Oh, ZD's off.
Oh, wow.
He's just going to concede to CCH here, is he?
No,
Gets
he's...
it going. But...
Oh, he's
Oh!
gonna squeeze through. Nice work.
CCH uses the power of that McLaren.
Oh, he's used too
Oh,
much
they're
power with
both
that McLaren.
Oh,
Dang.
Oh, that was ballsy.
interesting to see if that was caused by CD's Mercedes or not.
I didn't
Looks
see
like
any contact
CCH
there.
had the boot done and then went in deep, but the
Yeah,
camera angle I
it's
had
true.
on the incredible wasn't very good. The CCH has it all to do now.
Yep, ZD's through, and there's no longer a
And up,
close
yeah,
battle.
and Up You Baby is a
really.
little bit of an off there, just giving King Oscar a bit of breathing space. So while we've got a bit of time, we'll take the time to reflect back on the season that was. What better way to do that than with a montage?
Okay, we are back. Hope you all enjoyed that montage of a bit of the Season 5 action.
Just a few
times.
highlights of some of the big moments there. Massive props to Fine Moves for putting that together for me.
Yeah, Footner went through and found the clips, and I just stitched it all together. But it was pretty easy once you've been given the clips.
Yeah, what better way to put a season into a visual compilation than a montage, though? Even Rocky had
fantastic.
a montage.
A few familiar faces there, and a familiar golden mullet.
That turned out fantastically. Piper says that was brilliant.
Oh, that was good times.
Well, you know what they say, Wheel to Wheel Racing is the premier esports category.
That's right.
We bring education and montages.
Premier montages and fun facts.
Imagine doing a weekly montage.
Oh no.
Oh.
So we got Rexy and Ripdoc both in the pits. Rexy's just come out.
Tell you what, I'm
30
going to jump on
seconds to
board.
close in on Evil.
Oh, really? Is it time for... Should we do a lap with Vintage now, or hold off on
Let's
that?
do that. He's just about to enter the Nordschleifer section, so why don't we run a lap with Vintage?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a good time for it. He just goes wide, but he pulls it back for the apex. Still purple.
Yeah, he's a bit like me. He just likes to switch off the party and completely focus for his race.
It's definitely the way to go. I find it so challenging trying to talk and listen at a party while driving.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, the ideal setup is having the party muted, but being able to unmute the party rather than just your own mic. I'm not sure if that's a thing though.
Yeah, I've never really been good at multitasking.
Vintage coming through this flat out section. The left-hander coming up, a bit of a tricky corner, requires a lot of commitment to nail it. Just got to throw the car in and hope it doesn't float too far out.
So the G-Man approves of the montage?
Oh, the G-Man seal of approval.
That did turn out so much better than I expected in my head, to be honest. I was actually just at the pub talking with some people that I didn't even know, and Captain America came up and they were talking about the America song, and then the montage song came on, and I'm like, I listened to it on my phone, and I'm like, this is going to be great for Wheel to Wheel. I've had it in my head all week.
Oh, that was great. I just pulled out all the cheesiest transitions I could find.
Yeah, but they worked. That's the
They
best
worked.
thing about a montage.
So halfway through lap 8 of 11 now. We're approaching the hour mark at the moment. Oh, just over, hour and 3.
Yeah, nice looking lap here from Vintage.
So the order is relatively determined by qualifying order at the moment. I think Rex is a bit out of sync. Besides that, I think CCH seems to be a bit out, but he's had a few errors.
Yeah,
nice.
let's have... So CCH, what did he qualify? He got a 8:18. Rex had a 8:09, qualified 4th. And where is he now? Where's Rexy sitting?
5th. He's in 5th.
Okay. Not bad.
CCH sneaking back up on the back of ZD. Bit of a touch. ZD holds it. But we'll definitely see it pass in the near future, I think.
Yeah, I think ZD's going to have to let CCH through here. I'm not sure he's going to be able to hold that McLaren off.
So we've got Sam Collins in the chat giving a shout out to Super Dragon for a great drive. Great drive indeed.
Very
We're
much
just sticking
so.
with vintage. Still sticking with vintage to see one hot lap here.
Well, vintage is close 2 seconds over the course of this lap onto Super Dragon.
I'm having a stab that Sam Collins may be untouchables. Not actually sure though.
Who's Sam Collins? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes in YouTube. We don't see their PlayStation name.
Oh, CCH just goes all the way off the track backwards. Did we
queued
get that
one
on the stream?
Yeah, I'll say
queued
cue
it.
it. We'll look at it after vintage.
Sounds good though.
Your finger's got to be hovering over that G button. As soon as you hear one of us yell, straight down, right?
Oh,
Fingers always over the G spot, Squiddly.
It's the Z key, Squiddly.
Oh, Z, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, can you
not
change it
the
to
big one at
G
all.
key just so my joke works?
The G key, fun fact.
The G man and the G key.
No, you get a fair bit of leeway, so as long as you mark the replays or the incidents when they happen, you can rewind 10, 15 or 20 seconds, I think, so you'll usually grab it.
Vintage Racer on a flying lap, he's made up 2 seconds on Super Dragon here.
Nice.
2.5 now, because he started almost exactly 20 seconds behind
Beautiful
Super
corner
Dragon,
there.
so...
Nice, yeah. Every lap, man, with this track, you just get quicker. So this week when I was doing my practice for qualifying, I started with a 105. I think my quickest time before that was from Season 2 in the WRX. I had a 804 point something. And then every day I was just knocking half a second off it. So it's just one of those tracks, there's so much room to shave tenths off every corner.
I just love that you started at an 8015.
Oh, 805, sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not an 801.
Yeah, we've got confirmation. Sam Collins is Untouchables _912. I believe he won his race. Fantastic showing there, Untouchables. Very happy to have you here in Wheel to Wheel. I think you're going to be climbing the ranks quite quickly.
Yeah, great pace there tonight from Untouchables. And let's that's pretty much Vintage's lap done. Let's queue up that replay of who was it?
CCH. Currently
Yeah,
running
CCH.
in 11.
All right, let's do it. So he's behind ZD at the moment. ZD early on the brakes? No. Ah, he's just gone wide again. He's done it
Same
there.
corner.
Yep, same corner.
It's a very easy corner to do it.
Yeah, alrighty. Back to the action.
So Super Dragon fueled up for 2 laps, Vintage fueled up for 2 laps, so they're both going to be doing their 1 lap stint at the end. I don't think either of them are going to manage 3 laps here. Troy's fueled up for 2 laps as well. Troy's got himself a comfortable 3rd now, with the Evil One being 20 seconds back, Vintage being 12 seconds ahead. Rex is the first of the off-sync drivers at the moment.
Alright, so Gavin Martin is after a run through the field, so who wants to talk us through this? Start up with CRR Super Dragon.
Alright, well, Super Dragon out the front, having showed impressive pace the whole way through this race so far. Very consistent, obviously well practiced and comfortable here with an 18-second lead over Vintage Racer.
Super Dragon picks up a penalty, sorry, just chucking that in there.
Yeah.
So Vintage Racer in 2nd, running very consistent laps. Troy HQ has found himself into 3rd after a shaky start to the race, we'll say.
Evil One trailing Troy with about a 30-second gap. Earlier in the race, those two were trading third and fourth quite regularly, but Evil One seems to have had a bit of an incident in the last couple of laps. He's followed by Rexy. Rexy, who we've got on in the commentary as well. He's driving, and we can go to him as well. How are you feeling, Rexy?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a fairly lonely old drive at the moment. See Evil One off in the distance, so he's just pit. So I don't know if he's doing his one stop now or.
He's filled up for 2, but it doesn't mean much.
So seeing him gives me something to sort of chase, but always being mindful of my fuel.
Yeah, so you've both got 1 stop left. Yours will be on this lap, and Evil One's will probably be on the following. After Rexy there, we have Ripdoc, just about to make his way into the Nordschleife section.
Up You Baby in 7th, also just coming to the second half of the GP section. And also Up You in the commentary box. How are you feeling, Up You?
Yeah, I'm feeling good at the moment. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying the race. Actually, it's really good. I'm comfortable. I think 26 seconds to Rip Dog might be a hard ask, but we'll give it a shot.
Sounds
13
good.
seconds a lap. You can do it.
3 laps to make it happen.
Well, I've had a couple of purples, so we'll see how we go.
After you got some late race pace, it's great to see. Behind Up You Baby, we have King Oscar in the Jag. He was running 5th for a good portion of the race, and a couple of sequence of errors put him back in 8th. Still a very commendable performance, a regular Lobby C driver.
He was running beautifully cleanly earlier in the race, and just an unfortunate couple of events have put him down to 8th.
Look, that's all it takes. You stick your wheel in the grass and do it a couple of times. It's going to cost you 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. Dale Teeks down in 9th, 10 seconds behind King Oscar.
Running on the 3-lap stints.
Yeah, an interesting strategy on the mediums and the 3-lap stints. But, you know, with a couple of laps to go, time will tell when we see what the overall time is for Dale.
I think with a 2-lap stint coming up, we might see him chuck on the soft boots and have a bit of a run. And then behind him, we have a ZD in the fence.
He's just caught some grass and unfortunately run himself. He snagged it.
Let's go to the replay while we're on giving ZD his
time in the sun.
That's right. Oh man, he's got his foot in a brace, that's why.
Yeah, so poor old ZD probably has no throttle modulation whatsoever.
No, props to the guy for racing.
Is he out? I think he's out.
Oh, he's still in.
I still got him running.
Yeah, he's picked the pace up.
Okay,
He's,
yeah.
back in the rhythm. The one back from ZD, we have CCH just cruising around with a penalty early in the lap, so I think he'll burn that, no dramas at all. CCH, we saw just before, backed his car in the fence quite hard. He's regathered himself, and he's keeping it flat through the flat sections, which is good to see.
40 seconds back from CCH, we've got Nightwalker in the McLaren. An unfortunate couple of early race incidents. He had a big spin, lost a lot of tyre life in that spin and the rear tyres as well. And he just seems to have turned the pace down and just cruising around the track now. Just wanted to keep it pointing the right way. And then in 13th, just coming off the end of the GP circuit, we've got Hammy to the bone. Again, a bit of a quiet race for Hammy. I think he's had a couple of spins or a couple little incidents here and there, but just wanting to turn the pace down, keep his nose clean, and finish nicely.
Yeah, he got bumped up to Division 2. He was bumped up tonight because he wasn't available to race next week, I believe. So So we squeezed him in tonight.
So Vintage Racer, in the meantime, has made up another second on Super Dragon. It's too little too late, though, really, if it's Super Dragon's pace, but Vintage absolutely showing strong performances, strong laps in the latest stages of this race. Also increased time out to 3 as well.
Yeah, I reckon I was just thinking we should close the stream off tonight with the montage.
Play it
Oh,
again.
I think it's a good idea. Just looking at Rexy in 4th, though. Rex has managed to get his way past Evil One, as I just saw him absolutely making pizzas. Rex would have had some busy hands just then.
Did he? How long ago did he get past Evil One?
Don't know. Rexy, can you enlighten us?
hang
Yeah, Evil One spun through the carousel, so probably about 25, 30 seconds ago.
Alright, let's see if
Maybe
we can
less.
cue it.
But yes, my hands were full.
Yeah, they're even fuller now with an angry Lexus on
missed
the
it.
tail. He's got fresh boots, you've got old boots. It's going to be
Yeah, look, I'll
Challenge.
be going into the pits after this lap, but should make for an interesting finish.
It looks like you're going to have a bit of an undercut effect as well, so if you can just keep the rest of this in-lap clean and your out-lap clean, I think you're going to be in the hot spot.
Yeah, I'm liking the position I'm in at the moment, and having Evil One so close now gives me something to fight for.
Yeah, we were complaining about it being lonely, so you can't
Evil
complain
One's
about
gone.
having a bit of a battle now.
No, I've been looking forward to a battle, and looks like Evil One's the man to give it to me.
I just heard your voice relax as soon as you pulled onto the straight as well.
It was audible, hey.
It was an audible moment of just letting your body relax.
Yeah, it's 8 minutes, and the only respite is this bit here.
Yeah, it's
So
a
she's
gnarly
long
track.
race. I'll sleep well tonight, boys.
Yes.
Hopefully with a 4th position next to your name.
That would be nice.
So Pagani's giving a shout out to Super Dragon, who is 16-second lead.
Everyone asking for the Super Dragon shout-outs tonight. Can't say they're not warranted though. He's doing an absolute bang-up job there. The lights to, I can't say flag yet, but lights to penultimate lap flag raced so far.
Did we have Super Dragon in the commentary a few weeks back with you, Footner?
We did.
Yeah, he's done a few.
That's right.
Tombo's here as well. G'day, Tombo. Hopefully you didn't miss the montage.
Yeah, we'll get the montage on it at the end again for Tombo. Stay tuned,
So
Tombo.
Rexy coming out of the... Yeah, you'll love it. Rexy coming out only 5.8 seconds back from Evil One. So not a huge chunk of time lost in the pits there. Oh, Evil One pits as well, actually. So Evil One did his 1 lap stint at the same time, but had to take on less fuel. Ah, okay. This makes things interesting for Rexy.
Sam
That
Collins
puts the
just in
pressure
the
back
chat
on
there.
me.
Yeah.
Commentators curse for Dragon, please. Bit of rivalry as Untouchables goes for wanting that higher position.
Pagani, yeah. Nah, you would have heard him in the background there.
We've got Nightwalker in the fence down in P12. He went off just before, got some damage, and on the dirty tyres has just had another moment. Nightwalker having a round to forget. Normally a very cool, calm and collected driver. Great on his fuel, great on his tyres. Just the Nürburgring getting the better of him this week.
ZD's pitting for his last 2
Up
laps.
you babies. Up you babies made up. Sorry, I was just distracted by something else. Up you babies made up nearly 6 seconds, I think, on Ripdog.
Yeah, I jumped in, well, fuel. I fueled up just for the 2 laps.
Yep.
Don't need a full tank now. Been fuel saving well.
So we've got 2 laps to go.
Yep, CRR Super Dragon still owns the fastest lap of an 8:16.521, which was the first lap. So I don't see him or Vintage Racer bettering that, given that they're going to have in-laps and out-laps for the next 2. But everyone else in the field pretty much has the opportunity to better that.
We got ZD in the chat here going, hope you're enjoying my one-leg driving.
And one hand.
Yeah, well,
Typing with the other.
I assume he typed that when he was in the pits, but I know the man can multitask, so give him the benefit of the doubt.
There's no battles to report on.
Don't think so. I'm just going through the field at the moment.
Closest looks to be King Oscar and Up You, which is a 3.5 second gap.
Well, Troy's gone purple, so Troy's got some pace still. It's not really going to help him. He's 11.8 down from Vintage.
Gee, ZD's only
I
2
can't see
seconds
him
behind CCH. So there's something
ZD
happening
did just
there.
pit, CCH didn't. So CCH had that big moment we caught on the replay. He was slowly finding the back of ZD again, and then ZD pit, so then CCH jumped him in the pits, but CCH is due in the pits this lap, then for a 1 lap, and ZD's fueled till the end now.
So yeah, I think the closest battle is ZD and CCH. 2.2 seconds.
ZD on clean tyres and CCH on 1.5 lap olds.
Alrighty, well I think ZD's going to catch him by the end of the lap then.
Oh, Rexy with a bit of a moment.
ZD is driving with, I believe it was a left foot accelerator. Is he accelerating with his cast? Not sure.
Yeah, I think ZD's going to catch CCH by the end of this lap.
Well, the part of the track where CCH keeps finding the
I
grass
know,
is
it's coming up.
So
Yep.
maybe we'll stay on board with
Cue the
CCH
replay.
for this one, see if he can navigate it cleanly. It's ZD within a second now as well.
And it's always here that they come together.
Let's see what CCH does. Oh, he's done
no.
it
He
again.
goes wide.
No! Oh, he's done it again.
Oh no, he's taking ZD out with him.
No! God, please, no!
Oh, talk
no!
about the commentator's curse. I think we're going to have to take some responsibility for that one.
Oh, with a wicked
Oh,
slide
beautiful.
from CCH.
It's fantastic.
Now I feel bad, guys.
Yeah, I think that was the commentator's curse in full
But ZD's
effect.
done it. Oh, has he?
Oh, CCH was
He's
oh,
off
he's gone
again.
wide again. He's pushing too hard. I think he's got a bit of a red mist in his helmet at the moment.
Right, come on, CCH.
He's on old mediums. ZD's on fresh
Yeah,
softs.
that's the problem.
And CCH is on very dirty tyres at the moment. Although this section here, we got a right-hander to navigate, and then it's flat out for approximately 15-20 seconds. Just going to allow the McLaren to stretch its legs.
Can't believe what we just watched.
Cue that for the next montage video.
Yeah.
Super Dragon in the pits for the final time. such a dominant performance, showing consistency again with his last outlap being 8:15. The in-lap recorded at an 8:37, obviously only taking half the fuel. So pretty much on track to be about the same. CRI Dragon absolutely dominating this race.
And a shout out to Vintage Racer as well, who's absolutely matched Dragon's consistency. Not quite as strong in pace, but just very consistent as well.
Yeah.
But
He does alright for an old boy.
he sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vintage are going to be bringing you the visuals for the next week's streams as well, I'm guessing.
Yep.
The Vintage has more than enough credentials for visuals.
You reckon?
Overqualified.
Yeah. Vintage is a great guy. He certainly puts a lot of time into the sport, that's for sure.
Yeah, the league's very happy to have Vintage. We all love him. He's a huge part of it.
Yeah, he's a great character. I've caught up with him a couple of times and a couple of the other guys, and I must say we're very lucky to have a good group of guys that we're racing against. You're all respectful, and racing's racing, but outside of that, it's a great group to be involved in.
Yeah, that's right. It was fantastic to meet a few of the guys last year at the FIA in Sydney when they came to Luna Park. A few of us managed to catch up and have a couple of beers down in Kirribilli, which was fantastic.
Yeah,
Can't wait
Yeah,
for the next one.
that was a lot of fun.
Try to attend
Definitely.
that one.
Well, once all this COVID stuff settles down, maybe we could have a wheel-to-wheel get-together.
I'm more than up for that one.
I'd be very keen.
Anyone that is keen to get in, listening to all the good words being spoken by the members, the Discord link on the screen. You guys can join the Discord. Everyone's free to race, no matter what your skill level is or your abilities. Everyone can jump in to race at any point in time. Just have to register, follow livery guides. That's basically it.
And now's a great time
pace.
Now's a great time to jump on the Discord as well as we start working out what the format of Season 7 is going to look like. This being our final race of this season, or our final round of the season. Season 7 will be coming up in a few weeks, and we're just working out what that's going to look like. So click on that link and join up, have a chat. Everyone's welcome.
I've set Rexy a bit of a challenge to top that fastest lap on this one. He's currently purple. I don't want to put the CCH commentator's curse on him, but be keen to see what Rexy can manage on this lap. He's got enough fuel, and it looks like he's looked after his tyres relatively well.
We got Palmer in the chat just saying amazing racing between ZD and CCH, and he's absolutely right.
And we also got ZD saying Max F4 continually.
I mean, you can see just in the way he's driving the amount of F4 he's putting in.
That's a top F4 effort, ZD. Done well with one leg. I can picture him seething in his helmet now as he listens to us commentating about him. DD struggled a bit through practice, but managed to piece a nice lap together for qualifying. I think that was the fastest he'd gone around from what he was saying. So nice of him to put the lap together when it mattered. It's great to see. ZD's been improving every round.
Good stuff.
Not afraid to ask for help when he needs it as well, and wheel-to-wheel guys are more than happy to offer that help.
Yeah, ZD very new to GT Sport really before this season. He was quite hesitant at the start of the
Rex me from 5th.
Oh no!
I just caught that at the right time.
I thought I could make some time up through that corner and just didn't.
It's a very
we're gonna
hard
have to
corner
grab
to
that
get
on
right.
We're gonna have to grab it on the replay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go, boys.
Sorry, Rexy.
Yeah, the corner just requires such high commitment, and you have to take all the curb, and it's unsettling the car. It's a bit of a lottery every time you take that one.
Yeah, look, I'd been running purples the whole lap, and then I saw it drop and just came up and
Damn.
just touched the grass.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you're a passenger.
Yeah. So it looks
Oh
like
well,
Super
no
Dragon's
fastest
time
lap there
safe.
for Rexy. I think I did see some purples. Oh no, not Troy. He's on an out lap. Might have been Evil One then. I think Evil One's on his. Evil One is on his second lap. I don't know what his sectors are like now. When he was on the GP circuit, he was purple. He has made up nearly 10 seconds on Troy HQ this lap.
So Rick
Wow,
was
choice.
6 seconds behind me.
Troy's finding Vintage Racer rapidly as well. Troy's got that gap down to 8.7 seconds. There's not going to be enough track left for him to... Oh, as he grabs a whole handful of curb just then. Absolutely throws the car over it. Yeah, Troy's not going to have enough time to find the back of Vintage, but wow, he's got that gap from nearly 12 seconds down to just under 9. Brilliant effort there from Troy. A few incidents early on, but he's really pulled the cat out of the bag in the last half of this race.
I'm going to suggest we go with CR Super Dragon for this last bit of the lap. Lap 11.
Yeah, I think there's no other battles that are going to eventuate.
Oh, he
is that
gets
a
a
penalty?
handful of grass just as we jump on him. He's avoided a penalty though.
He's driving cautiously with those dirty tyres as well. Got a
Comes
big
through the
long
second.
right-hander before the long straight, and he's nearly home.
This will be the culmination of just over 275 kilometres, over 90 minutes of racing. CIR Super Dragon with about an 18-second lead. Just incredibly dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, you can't take that away from him. It's not easy to lap 170 corners consecutively without making significant errors. But here we are with Super Dragon having done that.
And incredible consistency throughout.
Yeah, he absolutely deserves this top step in this race, and we can only hope that it's going to give him a good outright position. He's certainly done everything in his power to fight for that second spot in Div 2.
That's right, and he
Beautiful
finishes with
race
a 1 hour, 32 minutes and 49 seconds. Just
Vintage
Congratulations,
rounding
Super
the
Dragon.
final corner there as well. He's going to comfortably take second. He gives the lights a bit of a flash. He's over the moon. He'll be relieved that 90 minutes is done. Troy rounding the final corner now as well. He's going to take third. That's a fantastic effort there from Troy, fighting back from, I think he hit as low as 7th at one point.
Yeah, well done to the top three there. Podium guys, it's great racing.
Only separated by 27 seconds, which may seem like a lot, but after 90 minutes and with some incidents involved by Troy, it's not actually that much. The top effort there. Evil One just about to... Oh no, Evil One's quite far behind.
Yeah, about a minute back. That gap between Evil One and Troy, who in the early stages of this race had quite a few battles, quite a few offs, and exchanged places in third and fourth. But Troy really just folded his ears back and put his head down, and off he went.
As Evil One navigates the last series of corners. It's not the easiest little section to get right if you're trying to push. It's quite tricky braking. It's hard to get the car in a straight line, and the curbs love to unsettle the cars. So Evil One does it beautifully there. Takes home his fourth. 4th. Rexy's just coming in the hot section now.
Oh,
Bit wide of the apex.
Oh, he pulls it up.
Keeps it off the grass.
Great performance,
Yeah,
Rexy.
just
and,
one more moment just before I cross the line.
I'd be rude not to.
Yeah.
So Rexy finishes there.
An unfortunate spin ruining your hot lap. So, but
Yeah.
good
Red
performance,
Dot
Rexy.
crossing the line there in 6th.
And here comes Up You, baby. Great drive.
Yeah, Up You Baby and Rexy starting from effectively last position after the first 2 corners. Climbing up into 5th and 7th as he flicks it across the line.
Yeah,
Fantastic effort there, Up You Baby.
thank you. If Rixie kept it on the track in the first corner, I reckon we would have done a bit better there, Rixie.
Hey, I didn't leave the track. I was holding my position.
You
Stewards
spun,
report.
man.
No, I got hit.
Yeah, I tapped you. You could have kept it online. We would
I
have
tried
done
my
all right.
best.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you very much. What a great race. Thanks Rexy. Thanks Fine Move.
It's not
for
over
your
yet.
efforts.
King Oscar's found the
Oscar.
fence.
Oh, just a little late on the brakes there.
Oh, Dale's going to have a run. He's not going to have enough time to make the legs of that McLaren work, though.
And he's out of. Oh, no, he's not. No.
No, the race.
The race ended.
180 seconds.
He got very close, didn't he?
I don't know if I'll be saving this race.
I just had one of my mates who was watching the stream say that Up You Baby sounds like Wally Lewis.
Well, there you go. I spent a few hours watching Wally Lewis playing at the Lang Park back in the day.
Yeah.
Canberra Raiders, Mal Meninga.
Oh, well done
Yeah.
to Super Dragon and Vintage and Troy.
Yeah, absolutely dominant performance there from Super Dragon. Can't say we're surprised with how the top shaped up, but great racing from all of them.
Yeah, well done to everyone tonight. It's 90 minutes of 90 minutes of the green hell.
So what this is going to make difficult for the stewards is all the race times. From 8th back, we don't have a time recorded.
Unfortunately, that's going to be common to a lot of the lobbies, I think.
Yeah, but Super Dragon
that's
does
all right.
keep on to his fastest lap there.
So what happens there usually is like it'll say like +1 or +2. Actually, no, they haven't been lapped, have they?
No,
No.
it's just such
Normally
a
it
big
says
gap.
+1 laps or something. Yeah. Okay. That will make it interesting.
Might be a matter of working out what the gap between them and the last finisher.
Yeah.
Between them and first place, though, and just going from there. But that'll be something for the stewards to decide, and I'm sure it'll be done fairly. Shout out to the stewards for 12 rounds of incidents and looking after us, keeping us all honest, and just helping this league run smoothly.
Indeed, and also just before we leave, this is going to be the final time for this season that we'll be commentating. Us boys specifically, anyway. Fine Moves, myself, and Stewie. Next week will be brought to you by, I believe, Rex is stepping in. Vintage will be on the visuals. I think maybe ZD's also RSVP'd, but that'll get confirmed during the week. That'll be the final race of round 12 before we have a little bit of a mid-season intermission with a 5-round GR2 series.
Yep, so the Discord link's on the page there if anyone wants to join for Season 6 or the off-season 1 meg series. Go to that URL and join up in the next week. And we might leave you with a montage.
Thanks very much, and thanks everyone for joining us.
Cool. Signing off.